Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome back to some more Gwent. So today we've got a spell-based Square Tail deck. So this list is pretty controlly. Run through all the cards real quick. But yeah, we'll get into some games. Run through the cards while we're looking. Ah, Instapop. Alright, well we'll figure those out later. So we're up against pretty high MMR Calvate. Cool. It's like probably Alchemy. Most of the Calvate decks are. Just thinking, what do we muzzle? In this matchup, probably not a lot. This thing's quite good. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 2 sentries, so this deck basically tries to play a lot of spells and then buff these guys up. I want the scout. You play alchemies, I have alchemies. Drop the scout. Alright. Thinking with this deck, to play, so we can hard rate its alchemy and play Garrison into Vico Novice, but it's not actually guaranteed alchemy, so let's just play the Spy turn 1. Can take a Swallow or a Farseer. We'll just take a Farseer. So the list I was using, I did put the Spy over a card. I'm sorry, what? I didn't know you can just play that and do nothing. Interesting. Okay. So we'll go ahead and play a Farseer. More or less expecting to get... Ooh. Cool. He's trying a weird alchemy list. So this is one of the cards introduced in this, I guess. Okay. I'm down for that. I'm gonna go ahead and Garrison now. Okay, we're gonna play a Swears on his Novice. It's gonna move extras into the graveyard. Swears is kind of disgusting. So I'm very happy to steal him. My initial plan was to steal the Novice, but I'm not stealing the Novice when I can steal a Swears. Okay, I would like to try and win this round, so I'm gonna go ahead and Ithlin the Thunder. I'm gonna zap that, and I'm gonna zap his leader. 2 reasons to zap the leader instead of the Witcher. Firstly, this card, if he wanted to play Mandrake or Mudram, strengthen his leader. Yeah, so he's just playing Tempo now, so he wants to win this round. So I need to make sure I can catch up in 2 cards. So I've got 11 power plays, and I have 7, so I'm on 9. I have 2 plays for 11 power, so I can continue playing this round and still catch up. He has... Oh yeah, and he has a really big special card in his graveyard that I can Aglace, potentially. But yeah, happy to keep playing this round for now. We'll zap that again. Yeah, that's that ointment is the reason well, one of the 2 reasons we zap his we zap this guy instead of the Witcher. We don't let him resurrect the Witcher, and we also don't want to have him strengthen and then resurrect his leader. Comes a silver special. I'm gonna take another Garrison, I think. Yeah, we grab another Swears. I'm gonna put his Viper Witches in his graveyard. Unbricks his ointments, but... Oh, so either he's got Witches in his hand, or he's only running 1. Oh no, never mind, there they are. Yeah, we got the other 2 Witches out. Cool. So, we've double Swears and basically, like, fucked up a lot of what he wants to accomplish. So I think this might be rather difficult for him. I also wouldn't mind playing the steal on... Honestly, on a Novice would be nice. if he boosts it to like 6, maybe if he's running Mahaka Males, I'd quite like to steal a Novice, take it out of the graveyard, just so he has less targets for his ointment. Alright, playing Runestone, interesting.
They're dead already.
That doesn't do what it says it does. Okay. That's like fine, so it's either a minor bug or it just needs to be slightly different. Okay, bronze or silver from my opponent's graveyard. Bronze with 5 power or less. Don't have one of those, nope. Deal 8 damage or reset. Or create a Nilfgaardian card. Okay. Let's take that out of the graveyard. Yeah, you do get those, okay. Charmer bronze with 3 or less power, that seems very strong because I can play that, then do what I was talking about, steal one of these, which firstly is just enough points to go even. So I can play even cards, but I don't have to, or I can play one card and win the round. What I'm actually going to do is use a gold, steal that, because that'll get me enough points. When I pass, I'll get the extra 7. Perfect. And we steal that, so it goes into my graveyard. When it goes into my graveyard, he can't resurrect it. Okay, keep that scout, since I've been unlucky with my war dancers, or my mercenaries rather. Got a mercenary now, cool. So I can open pass or I can play the round. I'm going to play the round a bit. I don't really know what list he's running, if I'm completely honest. So I'm pretty happy to play the round. This takes an alchemy or spell card. I have a thunder spell and a swallow alchemy. Okay, so that's what this guy can do. And these things just get stronger and stronger as I play spells. Overlock, so he wants long round. Interesting. Okay. This takes 2 bronzes. I have 3, so I'm guaranteed to not hit that. This isn't a mill deck. I don't think Nilfgaard has enough mill. We split the buffs because he's running 2 of these, so if he's running a 3rd. Reset just means remove all buffs and then do the second effect. So it actually does look like a mill deck now, hey. Okay, so this card is bricked, which is fine, because I can shuffle back something that unbricks it next round. Don't really want him to have a long round. I think I'll just grab the Sage and probably play Thunder and just get rid of the Overlock. Swallow is more points, but I don't know, maybe Swallow is just always better. Okay, so it's Mill. I kind of want to stop pulling things out of my deck against Mill. Because what he's trying to do, I guess, is basically have more cards than me by making me draw my entire deck. And then him still having cards to play. The good news is we swizzed him twice. So we put 4 cards in his graveyard. Okay, that doesn't really matter. So this can play a special card from my deck, but as I just said, I don't really want to do that. The negative is all of my specials pull, so that'll actually be a bit rough. So just going to create an elf. I clicked the wrong option. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Well, we may as well just pull them all out now then. We'll go marching orders. With that, grab the hunter. Yeah, I should have done the other option. Did he put my last... No, he put nothing in my graveyard because I didn't have anything for him to put. I'm only running 1 copy of this. All of these are in my hand. Perfect. So that's good. That's really nice. You don't do anything. Yep. You're a pretty weak play now. So the question is, do I want to use my sentries this round? I think so. I mean, at this point I am just getting milled, so I may as well play the Swallow. There's no downside to playing it. There was if he couldn't burn out all my cards. Yeah, that was really dumb. Why didn't I just not misclick? I genuinely meant to take the create a Silver Elf option. Okay, starts resing Vipers. That's okay though. Can't res that many Vipers. Artifact is probably not going to be a super good card. He's playing 3 Vipers. Yep, so that means it's not an over finisher. Honestly, I think I can play this for 1 just to extend the round, and it's not bad. I'm not convinced that this gets better, but I'll play 1 sentry, because they're pretty big now, 17. Yeah, this is the later resurrect I was talking about. So we denied him strengthening that earlier, which is good. Unfortunately, I can't pass now. So I'm going to artifact this, turn it into a 2 power, give me extra juice on my sentry. Okay. I'm going to play 2v2 cards with double blast sentries, right? Or do I play 1v... No, I'm going to play 1v1. That's just what we're going to do. So I need to take out his resources because my last card is bricked. It's a 1 power play. Okay, Mandrake. Honestly, do we hope his last card sucks? How many golds has he used? He still has 1 gold left. I think, realistically, with 2 cards, I'm not winning. I don't think I can win round 3 with a brick card, so I think I have to play and hope his last card is weak. Okay, his last card is the Spy, which gives me power. So he has to, yeah, nice. That was a big risk to play that, play round 2 like that, but it ended up paying off. If I didn't misplay my Isengrim, created the elf instead of pulling another card out of my deck, helping him mill me, I think I was in a much better spot. But that was pretty sick. Alright, next up we're up against a Bran, so it's Disco Skellige. Okay. Muzzle potentially quite good against Discard Skellige. And I have like overall decent number of removal tools, so I'm fairly happy about that. I'm going to drop the Scout because I have 2 mercenaries. We'll keep that as well. I'm going to keep Artifact also. I'm going to keep this. Am I keeping everything? No, I'll drop Ulzers. Marching Orders pulls the last mercenary. So that means I can probably drop a mercenary. Yeah. Okay. I like Farseer first turn because it just... Either he deals with it, and that's fine, it's not a win condition in this deck. Or he doesn't deal with it, and it'll just give me some points round 1. Right, so he's discarding 3 cards from his deck, or up to 3. Morkvarg and... Ooh, interesting. So this is like a more tempo version of discard than I'm sort of used to seeing, which is fine. I can steal the Morkvarg, and it's honestly not bad here. I get 5 points. I think stealing the Morkvarg is completely fine. What else am I stealing? I'm gonna steal it. Yeah, honestly, it seems pretty okay to me to just take it, because I can't steal his gold. And I'm gonna hold... Okay, so we're doing that. So he gets a Cursed from his deck, potentially. Strengthen, damage. Those are all... None of those are scary, so that's fine. Let's marching orders a mercenary, I think, rather than raw player mercenary. Swallow or ulcers. Nothing to actually thunder. So what we're going to do is boost this. If he kills it anyway, it's fine, but if he can't kill this, it denies him, potentially denies him, which is good. Okay, we're going to remove that. What's the best way to remove that? Probably just Ithlin. Yeah. So just going to Ithlin, play or choose Thunder, deals 9 damage. Moves that perfectly, and then we'll just do that one as well. Nice and efficient. Lovely. This is going quite well. He's not playing the discard list I was expecting. With, like the Resurrect Gold guy you saw last time I played Skellige. That's what I was... Oh, this only works bronze or silver, actually. I thought it worked on golds as well. I don't know why I thought it worked on golds. That would be probably very, like, too strong if it did. Okay. But I'll just pay attention if he boosts something up particularly highly. And just use it to take down his engines. Okay, so bronze or silver special from the deck. Garrison Last Wish. Alright. He passed here, good for me, so I just get to pass, win round 1. And I'm going to play into round 2. So my deck is control, so I want to get his stuff out, basically. Garrison. I can keep Garrison and play Last Wish with Nature's Gift. That seems fine. I'm going to drop one of these sentries. Yeah, nice. I was looking for the Spy. So I'll be able to get these sentries out of my deck. I'm pretty confident in that. So look for the Spy, just give me more card draw. And then yeah, I want to play into this round and just shut down and start like removing his engines rather than giving him a long round. I want the Sage because I want to pull this out of my deck with a mercenary. So I'll take the Sage. Sage at the moment resurrects Thunders and Swallow, so that's quite a good card. It's 11 power with removal or 12 power. He has his own Spy, that's totally fine. I'm going to play the Mercenary now, which plays the Scout. We play Hunter or... what do we want? Hunter or Sage? Honestly, Sage is a bit stronger, so I might hold that for later and just play the Hunter. I think that's pretty fine. So I'll probably use this to play Last Wish. Or do I use it to play my Boon? Maybe I'll just play my Boon with this. Play a longer round. Bronze or silver from his starting deck. And there are decent things. I can grab a ship and it's fine as an engine. Yeah, I think for now I'm actually just going to use this and play Wrath. And that'll just boost 2 random units by 1, start of all of my turns. If he has, that tells him I want to play a longer round, but that's fine. If he has hazards in his deck, he'll be able to nullify that, but it's fine. It's not really a win condition of this deck, it's just like a little engine. Okay, bronze or silver special from his graveyard. Currently has none, which is okay. So he's going to get a ship back, and I'm going to murder that ship, which is totally fine. I'm going to murder that ship with the Sage, resurrecting a Thunder, and just zap zap. Skellige normally plays at least Restore, which changes the unit's power to 8 and then puts it on the field. So I can potentially restore a Elven Merc for an 18-point Swallow play, which is pretty good. And I'm thinking that will be what I'm taking with Aglace. There's his Restore. It's almost like we knew it was coming. Basically every Skellige deck plays Restore. So there's nothing Nothing too special there. I do want to keep removing these ships. A resurrecting bronze or silver special. Do I have scout in my deck? I do have scout in my deck. So I can scout and try and hit the sage, which is not guaranteed. I can artifact this, but I'd rather wait on the artifact. Okay, so I can just take thunder and guaranteed, or I can... Can I marching orders? No, marching orders is bricked. You know what? We're a good player, and because we're a good player, we're gonna pick scout and we're gonna hit the sage. See? How easy was that? It was a 1 in 3 chance to miss there, but that's okay. Then yeah, we take the other thunder with the sage and just burn off that last ship. So he resurrects another ship. You see, we're just playing this game over and over. He's playing his engines, we're removing them. Now this guy is going to change it to 2 power no matter how strong it is, so I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to plan to artifact it. Can play a restore, which I will do with the glace. Just looking at what the mercenary gets, it just gets a swallow, which is totally fine. But I'm going to garrison now. Ooh. Oh no, you just resurrect Skellige units. Okay, you're not that exciting then. So this moves and deals damage. This will move this here, right? Yeah. Okay. So this only boosts when it's got a unit here. So we remove the unit there for now. I know. We'll just see what he wants to do with that. Nice. Those are his engine cards coming out. So yeah, we're gonna glace that restore that we talked about. It's a nice and strong play. Are you just Skellige units as well? I bet it was. Where'd that restore go? It must just be Skellige units, and I got punished for not reading. That's like basically the only explanation, unfortunately. Oh well. It's got a little bit harder. I don't want to pass a card down. So we'll play at least one of our sentries out. You restore Skellige only, it must be, right? That's the only reason it wouldn't work. Because it's not limited to cursed. Okay, he plays Heim. Okay, he has more cursed. That's fine. So I'm going to use compression this round because I don't think it's going to be that good next round. Yeah, we'll just leave that ship. We'll just compress this. Which is fine. Force him to play another card. I am down a card though, so I'm probably going to end up losing this one. Yeah, he had a big play left there. Okay, we'll just pass this round. And in terms of what I'm looking for, Isengrim is going to be best. I didn't get quite as many cards out of my deck as I should have, really. Okay, we always drop Swallow. Because, yeah, Mercenary is Swallow, but better. We're most likely losing, though. That's a weak play from him, which is good. Play this first. Yeah, ideally we would have gotten Isengrim into Last Wish into second DVS. I got a little overconfident with this deck in terms of how much thinning potential it had. So I gotta be a little bit more careful with that. Doesn't quite fully thin, which is okay. But I need to hit Isengrim and Last Wish to fully thin. So I should probably drop the sentries. Yeah, I should be a little happier to drop the sentries in round 1. And look for the things that can actually thin my deck out towards the sentries. Yeah, there's the Nova. It's never beating that. Okay. We'll try one more game with this. Same matchup. Okay. This is just a rematch here, so I'll play better. A Glace is completely brick though, which I'm not overly happy about. I still like the muzzle. Yeah, still like the muzzle. Okay. First up, we'll get rid of Swallow. Garrison. Garrison is pretty good, I think. I definitely want this. Definitely want that. Definitely want that. Get rid of a Glace, I guess. We'll get rid of that Sentry. Alright. Thunder. I'm happy to have Thunder because he's playing ships. Such an engine-heavy deck. So it wasn't really discard Skellige, hey? This was just like a bit of tempo. Oh, maybe it's not a rematch and now we're playing this guy. That would make sense. Okay. It is actually not a rematch. I wish we could steal that, but it's bronze or silver. We're just leading with the Elven Merc then? Because this is bronze or silver as well. Yep. There's only one really iffy hit for the mercenary, so sure. Oh wait, yeah, that's guaranteed actually. Okay, Fuss here. Fuss is perfect. Because it's comparatively high tempo, and either he removes it or it'll sort of get strong. That needs to go. I don't have a particularly good way to remove that though, do I? Because it's gold. Looking for a spy. Don't have bond soldiers, no. Bit of a miss. Okay, there's not much I can do about this then. Maybe I want to play a short round one. I don't want to give him round control, but I think I need a short round one. He has Saris. I'd like to burn that, but this is scary if it gets boosted too much. I'm not sure how to play this out. I'm going to pass early. This is quite an early pass, because he can pass right now. He has 5 power here. Yep. So it stops this getting strengthened, but it does give him round control, which I don't like. We're going to put the Thunder back in the deck. And we're going to put... What is my marching orders pulling? Currently pulling a Sage. And Sage is currently bricked. But it's very easy for me to unbrick Sage. We'll drop that. Okay, a Glace again. A Glace might not be bricked in this matchup though. Probably still will be, to be honest. I think it's maybe not great against Skellige. How am I dealing with this? I haven't really figured that out. I think we'll just lead with this and see what he does. I'm okay with stealing these, but... Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to steal these then. Because with round control, it's too many points if I just let him have both of them. So we can't do that. We're gonna be removing both of them. You should struggle resurrecting these. These aren't the demon units, so they're easy to res. What's he putting in his graveyard? Queen's Guard. Okay. So he's going to play one and then resurrect them out. So I need to play tempo for the next 2 turns. So I can hopefully keep the card advantage I technically have. Play a bronze or silver special from my deck that's playing this, which is not very exciting. I think we'll play Last Wish. Yeah, we're gonna Last Wish into Iflin. That's quite strong, and we're gonna take Thunder from that. Gonna just remove that. Remove that. We leave this up because he just fucking comes back. I hate this guy. I hate giving Skellige decks with him round 1 win, but I didn't know what else to do. Anyway, we remove those. That unbricks both our sages, which is excellent. So our sages now pull thunders, or they pull swallows, but they're probably pulling thunders. Nice high tempo play as well. It's 18 point Iflin with removal, which is what we need to do. I can resurrect Last Wish if I want to thin my deck more. It's probably not a bad idea. He's got a big turn coming with that Ceres Resurrect, which I'm not really looking forward to. Yeah, that pulls Sage. I think we'll just grab this. We'll take the boon. Just start boosting. I mean, I'm not so sure I should have done that, because the upside is like, yeah, now I'm boosting so I'm good in a longer round. But I just said I needed to play tempo, and I just made a 1-point play. Okay, he played Spy, so we're fine. I don't have Counter Spy, unfortunately. Can I get Counter Spy? I can resurrect Last Wish and maybe get Spy. I think I'm always resing Last Wish though. So I can just wait on that the next round, because it'll be better next round. Let's play this because it thins. I don't need artifact compression. It doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, either. So I think there's a reasonable chance he just passes because he neutralized the cards back up with his Spy. But that's why we played a thin. Okay, plays Fun Rigger. I would like him to burn his Ceres Resurrect, but I guess he's just not going to do that until next round. Or he's going to try not to do that. So maybe I play a little bit greedy now that I have a good point advantage. So just play a 12-point bronze. It's like a whatever card. Because I can't pass at the moment. Strengthen, so he's going to strengthen. What about that? Queen's Guards. Did that actually show me? Don't know what he strengthened. Does it not show me? Maybe it doesn't show me. Alchemy or Spell. So I got 2 Thunders to res and a Swallow. Maybe I just play my Aglace because I think it'll be bricked. I like that. I'll just play it, expecting it won't do anything, because as we found out, Restore apparently doesn't work when you're not Skellige. Yeah, Bronze or Silver Skellige unit. Actually, that would have taken... Yes. God damn it, I had a Skellige unit that was going to my graveyard. That was not too intelligent. Anyway, we burned his Ceres, that's perfect. We leave this Ceres on the board. We don't let it tick up its res counter. Okay. Lowest is Sage. Sage playing. We're resing Last Wish 100% of the time as well, by the way. Sage playing just Thunder, I think. I mean, Swallow is just better than Thunder. Either way, we're doing this. Yeah, okay. It is good to see that I can get better at playing this deck, so that's exciting. I'm still, like, very happy this round. Yeah, just pulls those out. That's cool. We're gonna just play another Sage. Take another Swallow, because it's slightly more points than Thunder, and he has no engines. Like, he has nothing that gets stronger as the round extends. Okay, cool. So I have all my sentries that I'll hopefully be able to play. I don't want artifact compression. Nice, I got sentry. Because the reason I don't want compression is because Isengram can find it. So if I play compression now, because compression gives me a better chance of finding DBS with Last Wish, because at the moment it's not guaranteed. What else would I play? Why am I playing Last Wish instead of Scout? Isn't Scout just guaranteed? Isn't Marching Orders just guaranteed? I actually don't know how Marching Orders works, because these guys are boosted above the Yavin, but they're not displayed as boosted above the Yavin. Let's try it. I don't know what'll happen, but we're taking Marching Orders, and we'll see if we get the Spy. Yeah, we do get the Spy. Okay, so even though they're not displayed as boosted in the deck, they are boosted. So I need to, like, just know that. Okay. It's kind of annoying, but it's nice to find that out. We'd probably lose the round now because I did that, but it's nice to find that out. So basically, yes, it was Last Wish. Oh shit, he had another copy of that, and he pulls the Ceres back. Yeah, that was always going to be rough then. Special card does 13. We'll play this and just see what happens. Probably just create. Create an elf. I don't think there's ever a way back. Okay, so it's Hattori is the best. And then Sage pulling. And it's like Thunder. Thunder Sage or Mercenary. Either way we don't win. But okay. We'll do Thunder Sage, because he's cool. Alright, so this was winnable if I Last Wished out the last sentry. Instead of doing some science. But you know what? Science is good, and I know that for next time. But yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. As always, like, subscribe. Thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.